Wow. Hello, and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizing Moment. This show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. Camera's a little off, and I apologize. I am been a weird week. Anyways, I'm your host and coach, Wayne Belisle. I'm also the founder of a CPA firm in El Paso. Uh, oh yeah, over 30 years. Can't even stop counting because it's too many. Anyways, basically, my job is to help business owners make more money and keep it from the IRS. As simple as that. We do that up with our profit coaching programs and with our tax planning system, which has saved our clients millions of dollars over the last, I don't even count anymore, plenty. Today, we're going to talk about what are we going to talk about? Making sure your customers remember you. All right. But first, support for today's show is brought to you by Profit Maximizing Publishing. Forgot to get the book ready, which helped me, well, let me see if I can get it without the glare. There we go. Which helped me which published my book, The 90 Day Profit Reset, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and evaporating customer base. In this book, you will find chapter after chapter, idea after idea about how you can turn around your business and reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even entrepreneurs who are making money will benefit from my book by learning how to make even more money. Um, didn't have one last week. Sorry about that. But basically, I took some time off. Finally finished 2022 tax returns, you would think, though we're still doing some because for some people, deadlines are just a suggestion. Not sure how that works, but we'll get there. Anyways, yeah, I picked up the wrong thing. Yeah, sorry. I should be able to do that thing from memory, you think, huh? Look, a few years ago, and I talked about this before, but it's important. Do your customers remember you? This is not a stupid question. I mean, we think, of course they do. They're our customers. I did a good job for them. Think about it, though. It's really not that way. I mean, a few years back, I had a plumber who did some minor work in my house. My experience with plumbers during a couple of home remodels and even for my own house or my business, not very good. We had a ridiculous time getting someone who would show up when they promised, finish on time, and stay anywhere near a quote. A quote was like, yeah, right. So I put off getting a plumber until I just couldn't wait any longer. I received a referral from a friend and called with very little hope that this time would be any different. Surprise, very much surprised. They arrived on time, fixed my problem, and didn't charge me an arm and leg. I was so pleased I referred them to a couple of friends and clients. Sounds great, doesn't it? Fast forward a year or two, we had one of our very rare freezes in El Paso, Texas. I mean, it was like ridiculous. And we weren't flooded out, but a lot of my clients weren't as lucky. A few asked if I knew a good plumber. Yeah, I just couldn't remember who the heck he was. And I couldn't find, since I didn't know who he was, and he didn't have a name that had plumber in it. When I searched my records, I couldn't find it. And it was personal. So, I mean, business, yeah. Now, no. I looked through my Rolodex. I looked through my phone. I don't have a Rolodex anymore. I looked through my phone, my contacts. Couldn't find anything. All right. He had done a good job. He earned the referral, but his name was gone. Now, my daughter and my son would be quick to call this early Alzheimer's. Thanks, kids. I really appreciate that. But the truth is, this happens with your customers too. All right. You work hard to please your customers and outperform your competitors, but are you really getting the referrals you deserve? The key point to take away from this, and write this down, it is not your customer's job to remember you. It is your job to remind them of you and your business. So, what are you doing to earn top of mind presence with your customers? What could you be doing? All right. I talked about last week or the week before, I guess a week before, sometime in the last couple, about sending out newsletters. Not bad. Pick up the phone, talk to your customers. If at least your best customers, contact them. Make sure they remember you. That's key. All right. Kept keeping this one kind of short because it's been one of those weeks. So until next time, let's make this our most profitable year ever and have a great weekend. See you next week. And God bless you. Thank you.